Hundreds have been displaced across the Himalayan region. This comes as rescue teams are also continuing to search today for all of those who are missing along the Nepal-Tibet border after the collapse of a glacier sent a deadly wall of water and mud several stories high, tearing through communities a day earlier. A lot to discuss about the response. So joining us next to do that is Smita Prakash. She is the editor-in-chief of Asian News International. Smita, good to have you on today.
Thank you.
Let's first start with really the devastating images that we're seeing there out of Nepal. And by the way, on the screen, we do have a live look of the aftermath of some of those floods. But talk to us a little bit about the challenges that teams are facing right now, given all of that devastation.
It's actually the geography it's kind of perfect for flash flood disasters. You know, this entire region, it has unstable glaciers at the very top. It's steep, fragile mountains, and in the middle, there are narrow valleys which act like funnels, and they are heavily populated communities, and the infrastructure there is also very weak downstream. So, you know, there's water, ice, rock, all flowing down from that high plateau. It just moves down, it races downstream with enormous force. So this is the reason why there are, you know, potentially very dangerous glacial lakes in that area, and they send these waters in high speed. So the rescuers now are facing this issue of how to rescue people from that region, and even the lower riparian India is acutely aware that this risk that they are facing as a result of that. Since yesterday, disaster management teams have been working to rescue people. Chinese state-run broadcaster has said on Thursday morning that, you know, there is just about like 72 hours where more flooding could happen as a result of that. There's a barrier lake upstream where in the Himalayan border region that it could break up again. So that would complicate rescue efforts. Now there's a 72-hour window for rescue before this barrier lake floods more areas downstream. And what Chinese Central Television has said that 3 million cubic meters of water is expected to flow down the lake in the next 3 days. So we are looking at rescue efforts which are working at breakneck speed right now with very little resources, but doing that with the fear that there could be more flooding.
So that brings me to this very good point. I mean, you mentioned just the topography there, how the land is situated over in Nepal, and also the potential for more flooding coming up within the next few days. This is already such a catastrophic event. What are teams doing out there to try to evacuate people that are still in the area or get them at a more safer location?
So there are three things which are happening. So this is at the Nepal-Tibet border. Tibet is under China, as you know. So there's the Chinese rescue efforts which are happening. There's the Nepalese rescue efforts. And India has sent in rescue teams too, because among the missing and feared dead, the largest nationality, they are from India. So there are rescue teams from there. They are working under extremely dangerous conditions to find survivors. While fears, of course, of a glacial collapse could happen any minute or in the next few hours. And there's debris flow, which is still happening. Even as I speak, there is debris flow happening. And there are thousands of Nepalese personnel who've been deputed for land and aerial rescue operations. So there's these devastating images which you are running. This is at the Nepal-China or Nepal-Tibet border, where there were people, there were pilgrims who were going into the Kailash Mansarovar area, and over 100 pilgrims in that area. The other visuals that you are running right now, that is the embankment where hundreds of people are missing in that area. And on the river side, there are unverified videos, of course, but we are not running those very disturbing videos which have come in and available on Nepalese TV as well as Indian television channels of carcasses of human bodies and human and animal carcasses lying on the side of the river beds, where the locals are not going in and bringing those bodies out because there is fear that the river is still at spate. So it's quite devastating, some of the visuals which are coming in from that area.
I'll tell you what, boy, this disaster is being covered internationally there. Tibet disaster may affect somebody's warning, and affect global warming. Large iceberg may have broken off and blocked the river in the deep V-shaped valley, creating a dam that broke, sending walls of water. The circumstances are similar to the landslide. Remember the Layu landslide? The cause of the damage in Layu, the areas has deep, steep valleys concentrating volumes. 44930 more reports here from Nepal.
We begin with the desperate search for survivors after deadly floods and mudslides swept through the border region between Nepal and China. Hundreds of people, including foreign tourists, are missing. CBS News understands at least 65 Americans are among those unaccounted for. Authorities in Nepal say more than 160 people have been killed, but with so many missing, there are fears that number will rise. CBS News foreign correspondent Remy Inocencio is following developments for us in our London newsroom. Remy, the footage is gripping. It's stunning to watch this water move through with such power. What do we know about the situation on the ground this morning?
Yeah, Errol, good morning. And yes, this is an absolute nightmare. At the latest count, we have more than 1,400 people missing on both sides of the Nepal-Tibet border. On the Nepal side, that number just in the past hour rose from about 800 to about 900. In Tibet, that number stands at 558, according to Chinese authorities. This disaster is on track to be the deadliest since an earthquake killed about 9,000 people in Nepal back in 2015. And the videos we're looking at now show that some people were within seconds of life and death being overtaken by these flash floods. But it's clear hundreds did not make it, and that number, as you said, looks likely to rise. Right now, this is still a rescue operation. You see helicopters there, but it is a really difficult one because of the topography. This is the foothills of the Himalayas. I was just off the phone with a few contacts in Kathmandu, and one person told me that roads leading up have been closed, that motorbikes can get up higher because they're small, but the best way, again, we're seeing their helicopters are really the only way there. Communication, also a huge problem. Officials are setting up mobile transmission towers to get comms with people higher up, but people are wondering what's happening with their loved ones. Our partners at the BBC spoke to two American sisters trying to get word about their parents. Take a listen.
We all immediately started calling our parents, no answer. And then we both received an email from the Isha Foundation saying that the floods had hit and that our parents were in a group at the immigration office on the China border with Nepal that had been impacted by the flood.
And that immigration office that was impacted, that we know of, is here. This is the port of Girong, and you can see that it was obliterated in that flash flood yesterday, hoping, of course, that there will be some good news. But this disaster has not only hit Americans, it's hit Brits, Australians, Netherlands, Malaysia, South Korea, China, Indians, and many more people who have not yet been identified. Errol.
And Remy, the power of this flood, it's still difficult to kind of understand. I think one of the theories is that a glacier collapsed that triggered this mass flood. Help us understand the topography you've reported from the region before and how this got so bad so quickly.
Absolutely. We're talking about the destruction and the death here in the foothills of the Himalayas, but the origin does appear to be much higher up, thousands of feet higher. Nepal's foreign minister yesterday said an earthquake may have started an avalanche down the mountain that then triggered these flash floods. But now we're seeing this morning another possibility, torrential rains, which were happening, potentially helped part of a glacier break off that then tumbled down the mountain, hitting the valley, and then those flash floods that we saw, pointing here to climate change. And I have to point out that similar events have happened more and more in the Himalayas, in the Swiss Alps, in the Italian Dolomites in recent years. Another contact of mine in Kathmandu told me that there were warnings before this hit on both sides of the border. In Nepal, she told me that text messages were sent out, likely from the army, warning people downstream to get to higher ground. On the Tibet side of the border, I was told that sirens sounded, but this all happened, again, so fast that people just did not have much of any time to react.
All right, we'll continue to monitor this big one there, big disaster in Nepal, China. Stick around, Dominica. I will first stop this morning with D&D. Coming back after this.
Tune in every morning for The Hot Seat on Q95, the latest happening event, breaking stories, and behind-the-scenes in-depth investigative reports. Stay locked for more fair and balanced talk on The Hot Seat on Q95, the big station.
Setting up the violence with flow. Setting up the violence with flow. Hey yo, this is Esther Banton, and this summer we're turning up the fight with flow. Sign up for a mobile plus internet bundle and choose your reward. A 32-inch TV, a smartphone at $200, or a free trip via Express Deal. Need internet? Switch to Flow and enjoy a free appliance. Switch to Flow Postpaid and unlock exclusive rewards, including tickets to your favorite event. You could also win a brand new Samsung S26 for rewards at turn-up. The price is at turn-up. Flow is ready to give you a summer experience like never before. So sign up, switch and bundle up, or simply pay a bill in full. One campaign, free season, endless reward. Live more, enjoy more, and turn up the vibe with Flow. Get the band and the studio boy, and I endorse this message. Visit the Flow store today. Terms and conditions apply.
Make back to school easy with a Quartz Ready Cash loan. Get up to $20,000 for all your back to school expenses. Cover tuition, school fees, books, uniforms, and school supplies. Plus, one lucky winner will win $2,000 cash when they take a Quartz Ready Cash back to school loan of $2,500 and over. Apply today and get ready for the new school year. Make back to school easy with a Quartz Ready Cash loan. Quartz Ready Cash. Ready when you are. Offer ends August 25th, 2026. Conditions apply.
Need one trusted place to stock up for your home, shop, or business? Fine Foods Inc. Distribution has got you covered. From dry goods and frozen foods to your favorite drinks, alcoholic and non-alcoholic, plus all the household must-have. We've got it all under one roof. We're right here in Jimmy Dominica, and yet we deliver fast. Whether you're running a supermarket, a corner shop, a bar, or just like your pantry full and happy, Fine Foods Inc. brings you the best brands you know and love. Great prices, top-tier service, trusted products. At 255-6810 or 316-0164, or drop by our Jimmy location to check out what's in store. Fine Foods Inc.
Fine Foods Inc. The biggest distributor for the biggest brand.
Blue Box is turning 5. We're celebrating 5 years growing together with our biggest anniversary event on August 24 and 25th. Join the celebration and win big. Spend $10 or more on August 24th and 25th for a chance to spin and win instant prizes. Grand sweepstakes. Spend $55 or more between now and August 24th to enter our grand raffle. First place, $1,000 Blue Box gift certificate. Second place, 10 by 6 by 6 greenhouse. And third place, 1 bale of Sugargrove Fallen Mix. Visit Blue Box today in Roseau on the corner of Hanover Street and Dury Lane. Telephone number 235-3483 or in Goodwill on 66 Federation Drive, 235-3480. Terms and conditions apply. Let's bloom together.
Age pensioners, Moon Pension Social Security. This celebration is for you. The Dominica Social Security has celebrated. Come and enjoy a special day of entertainment and appreciation at the Dominica Social Security Pensioners Appreciation Day, Thursday, September 17th, 2026, at the State House Grounds, Lac Courcouille Président, from 9:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. as the Dominica Social Security celebrates its 50th anniversary. So, Vinny, nous allons célébrer Pio. Come enjoy the entertainment, and most importantly, let us celebrate you. Please confirm your attendance by Monday, August 31st by calling 255-8311 or 275-2600 or through your village council office. The Dominica Social Security Pensioners Day. It's just for you. Moon Pension Social Security. Nous allons célébrer, nous allons apprécier.
This
This lady asked me, sorry sir, where is D&D Plumbing and Electricals now everybody talking about? I said, ma'am, D&D is located on 2nd Federation Drive, Goodwill, above Nagico. It's that green and orange building. D&D, we also do services and sales, general plumbing such as PVC pipes and fittings, kitchen faucets, bathroom faucets, shower valves, and all the other functional parts needed for your loo or toilet. At D&D Plumbing, we have in stock inline ball valves, check valves, and all the other parts that are necessary for a job well done. And now for the big one, baby, don't forget your drain busters to unplug your waste pipes. People don't have to know your business. D&D also got your pressure reducing valve to reduce water intake, thus reducing your plumbing expenses. The reason why customers just keep coming to D&D is because of the great customer service, exceptional product knowledge, and hard to find plumbing items and tidbits. D&D on Lower Federation Drive, the full comprehensive plumbing services, repairs, maintenance, and installations. Just watch out for the green and orange building.
That's good morning, sir. How are you doing this morning? How are you? D&D.
Yes, Matt, I'm doing good and ready to go. I hope you and your team is doing good as well as mine is doing good. And this morning, Matt, we are just so happy again and again to be on the line where we can share with our customers, you know, your audience, those that are here far and wide, wherever they are hearing us on Q95. We are just so happy and thrilled to have them, you know, every Thursday, those that are glued every Thursday listening. You know, we just want to tell them thank you so much. Matt D&D Plumbing and Electrical Inc. with your plumbing information and tips of the day with DeRoy Rabes Finn, helping every home and business in Dominica with trusted plumbing products, services, and tips. Matt, it's always my pleasure to give information, to share information, and the people out there I can see and hear is receiving it. And I'm so happy, you know, when you disseminate information, you know, persons can appreciate it, and you know, it's just really good. So Matt, this morning we just really want to let people know that they that just joining us, that this is D&D Plumbing, and this is our program every Thursday right about this time. We share this information with plumbing, you know, all their products, and you know, if we have any promotion, anything, we let people know, you know, right about this time what is happening at D&D. Matt, this morning we want to let customers know where we are located on our numbers. We are located on number 2 Federation Drive, Goodwill, and our numbers are 449-0542. And they can also reach us on our cell numbers at 285-9643. This number is a WhatsApp number, so if you have any quotation, any inquiry, anything you want to ask, or just, you know, just share some information, we are happy to, you know, connect you on that WhatsApp number. And we have our DG number, which is 616-7505. You can also email us at ddplumbinge@gmail.com, or you could like us or visit us on our Facebook page at D&D Plumbing and Electrical Inc. Matt, this morning again, we just want to let customers know that we are there, always anticipating their coming, their arrival as they come to D&D. We want to let them know we value their presence, you know, just being here, because they could have chosen to go anywhere. But the fact that they are here, coming, choosing D&D, we just appreciate that, and we want to let them know that this morning. Matt, this morning we do want to continue, you know, to let our customers know and those listening, you know, that we are continuing to deal with valves, you know, as we share the tips and, you know, product knowledge, because there's so much people, they own the house, they're using the different devices or, you know, fixtures, but they don't know the name, and sometimes they have to go and shop, or they have to go searching for these items, and they are not aware of what they're going to ask for, or, you know, even they don't even know why it is being used, you know. So these are things that we do at D&D, sharing information to inform the people, you know, in the area of plumbing, you know, as they enjoy their plumbing, you know, their homes rather, you know, and all the other amenities, you know, that they have, you know. So we want to let them know that we are there to help them, to support them, you know, whether through information, whether through product, whether for services. You know, D&D, we do sales and services. Some persons are still not aware that we come to your home and we get the job done, whatever is the issue. we get it done, and we try our best to get it done right the first time. So we are known for plumbing, we are known for electrical and much more. So we are there to serve you, and I personally just love to serve. That's my desire, that's my heart, that's my love, just to serve, as we all on planet Earth, one way or the other, are serving, we are servants, just serving those around us, and it is just a pleasure. Matt, this morning we do want to continue again as we started in August dealing with vows. We continue dealing with vows. Last week we had our customer from overseas dealing. I had some questions, so I didn't finish one of my feature valve. That was my TP valve. We want to continue on that particular valve. That's where we stopped. But it was really a pleasure to converse with the gentleman, and the information that he shared. It was really good. So, Matt, this morning we want to continue on our TP valve. It is TP really means temperature and pressure relief valve. So this valve, as I was saying last week, carries two functions. It is one of the function is first to begin, before we get to the function, this valve is being used on water heater tanks. And the reason for the valve is to protect the tank. Just in case, as I was saying last week, the thermostat is faulty, the valve would kick in, the valve would release intense pressure. When the Fahrenheit goes up to a required amount, then there's a valve inside that TP that valve that opens up. So then the pressure, remember you're dealing with heat, and then you have water in that tank there. So there could be explosion if the TP valve is not working. So it's very important, that these valves work properly, and you should also monitor them. Also make sure that they are working, because when you need them, you want to make sure or that they can function, because if they cannot function when you need them, then it can cause your tank or your pipes bursting, etc. So the T really means temperature. So when the temperature on your water heater tanks goes up, just in case if the thermostat is not working, the valve open up, releasing the water and the pressure that's in the tank. So you have extreme hot water coming out with such a force that you don't want to be close by. So that is the T. Now the P is pressure. So just in case your pressure is too high, likewise, it releases the same way. So if you're certain areas where you have high pressure, and you would notice that your temperature valve is leaking, it could be leaking two reasons. One, the pressure is too high, or it could be leaking because it's faulty. So those of you who have water tanks, it could be maybe a tank on the roof, it could be a tank in your cupboard under the kitchen sink, and it's also best, Matt, to pipe the overflow outlet. So right on the valve, there's a threaded end. You could screw a male adapter in, or maybe a galvanized pipe, whatever pipe you choose to use, but you need to run it either outside or into the waste system. So when that valve releases, the water is controlled and going either outside or into the drain system, so that you don't get a flood, or maybe somebody close by and that thing open and you have all that hot water spilling on the person. So it's very important that you pipe it, you connect it rather. Right. So the P really, as I said, is for pressure. If the pressure is extremely high, it has surpassed the required amount, then the valve will open up and then releases through the waste system. Okay, so That is our temperature and pressure relief valve. It is best known, you just say TP valve, and persons would know what you're referring to if they're aware of it as well. So Matt, we will just let persons know that those that just joining us, that they are listening to D&D Plumbing and Electrical Inc. And we are located on number 2 Federation Drive, Goodwill. As you're going up to the hospital, our numbers are 449-0542. And they can also reach us on our cell numbers at 285-9643 or 616-7505. Matt, they can also email us at ddplumbinge@gmail.com, or they can visit us, like us on our Facebook page, D&D Plumbing and Electrical Inc. Matt, this morning we want to continue with our valves. We stopped on our TP valve, but there's much more valves that are out there and the functions, so on. So we want to look at we did look at our non-return valve, and this morning we want to look at our pressure reducing valve. This is a very important valve, Matt, especially those customers who are living in areas where the pressure is extremely high. I would like to encourage customers to put a pressure reducing valve. The reason for installing a pressure reducing valve, 1, it will save you money, and 2, it will save you money overall in terms of you will have a longer, you will have, less maintenance, let's put it that way, because when you have a controlled pressure, your faucets and them work properly. And then because the pressure in the line is controlled, it's normal, so to speak, you don't have to put much force on for those persons that have taps that are full turn. When I say full turn, meaning you have to keep turning till it stops. That is full turn. Whereas you have quarter turn, where you just give it a little shift and it closes. So for persons that have high pressure and they don't have a pressure reducing valve, they have to keep turning their shower so hard that it damages the seal. Now, when you damage the seal, then you have water dripping, water leaking, and then you have to call your plumber or call, the professional to have it repaired. So when you have a pressure reducing valve, it do save you a lot. So we want to encourage customers, those that are in areas where you have high pressure, that you install a pressure reducing valve. Matt, there are not other valves we are going to touch on, but we will not be doing that today. We'll continue in our next segment next week. So Matt, this morning we truly want to thank our listening public. We want to thank our customers who daily come and patronize us, and we want to let them know we appreciate them. And as they continue to come, we want to tell them to continue to come, and as we look forward to continue to serve them with, much more product and, better service as we look forward, as we go in the future. But Matt, this morning, we just want to let customers know that they are listening to D&D Plumbing and Electrical Inc., and we are located on number 2 Federation Drive, Goodwill. And our numbers are 449-0542. And they can also reach us on our cell numbers at 285-9643 or 616-7505. They can email us at ddplumbinge@gmail.com, or they can like us on our Facebook page at D&D Plumbing and Electrical Inc. Matt, I just want to thank your listening audience, your team down there, and, even my team here. I want to thank them for the job that they do each day as they look forward coming to serve my customers, or our customers rather, at D&D. So Matt, this morning, thanks again, and we want to let the public know, remember, a small leak today can become a costly repair tomorrow. If you need quality plumbing product, professional installation, we are here to help. Thank you so much for listening, and may God bless you all and your family. Matt, have a blessed one. You and your team again. Take care.
Thank you. Have a great weekend yourself. Say hi to the rest of the team. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Matt.
Bye-bye. All right, let's continue, Dominica. Yes, we're here, and we'll do this, and then we'll come right back.
This lady asked me, sorry, sir, where's D&D Plumbing and Electricals now everybody talking about? I said, ma'am, D&D is located on 2nd Federation Drive, Goodwill, above Nagico. It's that green and orange building. D&D, we also do services and sales, general plumbing such as PVC pipes and fittings, kitchen faucets, bathroom faucets, shower valve, and all the other functional parts needed for your loo or toilet. At D&D Plumbing, we have in stock inline ball valves, check valves, and all the other parts that are necessary for a job well done. And now for the big one, baby, don't forget your drain busters to unplug your waste pipes. People don't have to know your business. D&D also got the pressure-reducing valve to reduce water intake, thus reducing your plumbing expenses. The reason why customers just keep coming to D&D is because of the great customer service, exceptional product knowledge, and hard-to-find plumbing items and tidbits. D&D on Lower Federation Drive, the full comprehensive plumbing services, repairs, maintenance, and installations. Just watch out for the green and orange building.
Mabrika Mabrika, he holds the title of Shama, meaning high priest, spiritual leader or medicine man of the Kalinago territory, a certified archery coach and former counselor. Creole helmet features Kalinago elder Gerald Mabrika Langley on Friday, August 28th from 10:30 a.m. on Q95 FM and Q95 FM social media platforms. Kalinago elder Gerald Langley, a treasure trove of knowledge about the application and use of traditional herbs and nature's innate ability to heal. Gerald Langley, researcher of the Kalinago language and heritage. Gerald Langley, a member of the Carrie Funa Cultural Group and founder manager of the Carrie Cultural Group. A drummer, a dancer, performer, and recipient of several awards, including the American Heritage Award and the highest cultural award in Dominica, the Golden Drum Award. Kalinago elder Gerald Langley on Creole Headmeet on Friday, August 28th, 10:30 a.m. on the big station Q95 FM, hosted by the Prince Wanix. Manchester.
$50,000 in prizes with over 390 chances to win. Enjoy daily and weekly rewards, including scholarship packages, tablet bundle, handset bundle, power bundle, and so much more. Want to qualify? It's easy. Simply pay your bill in full and on time. Activate any 3G plan or higher. Bundle your postpaid plan with DG Duo or sign up for Digicel Home Internet. The more you activate, the more chances you have to win. Visit your nearest Digicel store or speak to a Digicel representative today. Terms and conditions apply. Connect, pay, win.
What is so many digital? It's not so mood. Market. When money don't count and the pocket don't touch you. A fresh market. We are open 7 days a week with the top of the line products. We're on stock, supermarket and pharmacy, health and beauty care, fresh produce and meat, prepared daily, hot and cold kitchen, ready to go meals, sandwiches, salads, and desserts at your fingertips. Easy access, located on the bayfront, environment friendly, and our staff are approachable and ready to assist. Have you figured out who we are? You got it. Fresh Market, your one stop. Everybody don't count and your pocket don't touch you. Fresh Market, Fresh Market, never did I find it. Fresh Market.
Hey folks, thanks for your patience. We'll be taking off very shortly. You should be wheels up in about 40 minutes. Due to a bumpy ride, snacks and beverage service has been suspended. AC is giving us some trouble. Sorry folks. Wi-Fi is out. And so is the entertainment. Yeah, I'm sorry about the smell, folks. We are aware.
I know.
Just one more quick note. We are going to have to deplane.
Come on.
We're like the plane ride that isn't a nightmare. CJ United Insurance. Good like that.
All you, I just meet Goldwyn in Roseau again. Same place outside Flossie's. I tried to dock in, but he had time see me. Well, story start again. Million, Lotoma Pavel with us, huh? Salcapella, I said the same thing you doing, shopping at Flossie's. And you don't have to tell me the same thing you tell me last time because I'm busy. It's to hear him with. You reckon? About my pocket, yeah. I won't tell you that I save money in food and drinks when I buy quantity. I save more. Oh, shucks, man. Well, when you're still telling me, I know already. To pack a spetting way, but it could even up Pebble Palais. I will tell all my friends from London, US and Dominica to come to Flossie's, right next to the Rosa Market. Open Sunday to Saturday. Flossie's can't do it to you.
Tune in every morning for The Hot Seat on Q95, the latest happening events, breaking stories, and behind-the-scenes in-depth investigative reports. Stay locked for more fair and balanced talk on The Hot Seat on Q95, the big station.
I wanted to present two songs to you this morning. At the end, I'll tell you who wrote the songs, who produced the ones.
Down by the Commission's building on Jewel Street in the sun, Dominican checking the list to see if their vote is won. But something strange in the system, name showing up in twos. Same face, same voter, double. That's the confirmation list blues. The system glitching. Oh, the system glitching.
The system glitching, boy.
Not far, just a hiccup in between. Call the contractor, call the coder. Let them find where it went wrong, while the island waits for Roso to sing the all clear song. Miss Joseph took the mic and said, we hear your replay. This is not our era. Trust the process, don't complain. The software has its bugs, but the register still stands. So the contract is calling now to fix it with their hands. The system glitching. Oh,
the system glitching.
Not the fault, just a hiccup in between. Call the contractor, call the code out. Let them find where it went wrong, while the island waits for Roso to sing the all clear song. In the springtime, when the tech wasn't ready, now the summer brings doubles. The list ain't steady, but the commission is watching. They say
so big songs.
Before October closes and the voters take back. So we wait for the confirmation board. One name, not two. Trust in the nature island.
I'll talk to the writer after this, huh?
The system glitching, but we're counting on you.
Song number one.
Oh, oh. Commission building on Jewel Street in the sun. Dominicans checking their list to see if their vote is won. But something strange in the system. Name showing up in twos. Same face, same vote, not double. That's the confirmation list blues. Oh, it's just a glitch, just a glitch in the machine. Not the fault of the office, just a hiccup in between. Call the contractor, call the coder. Let them find where while the island waits for us to sing the all clear song. Miss Georgia took the mic and said, we hear your worry play. This is not our error, trust the process, don't complain. The software has its bugs, but the register still stands. So the contractors called in to fix it with their hands. Oh, it's just a glitch, they say, just a glitch in the machine. Not the fault of the office, just a hiccup in between. Call the contractor, call the coder. Let them find where it went wrong, while the island waits for us to sing the all clear song.
I'll tell you who the writer is right after this, okay?
In the springtime when the tech wasn't ready, now the summer brings doubles, the list ain't steady. But the commission is watching, they say before October.
You liking it? You liking this morning?
So we wait by the confirmation board. One name, not two. see this process through.
I know you want to hear it again.
Make back to school easy with the Quartz Ready Cash loan.
Let's play it
Up to
again. Let's play it again. Let's play it
$20,000.
again. Let's play it again. One more time.
The commission building on Jewel Street in the sun. Dominicans checking their list to see if their vote is won. But something strange in the system.
It's AI
Name showing up.
produced, but written by a Dominican for sure.
Same vote not double. The confirmation list blues. Oh, it's just a glitch, just a glitch in the machine. Not the fault of the office, just a hiccup in between. Call the contractor, call the coder. Let them find while the island waits for us to sing the all clear song. Mr. Joseph took the mic and said, we hear your worry play. This is not
Same song, different rhythm, huh?
but the register still stands, so the contractors call it to fix it with their hands. Oh, it's just a glitch, they say. Just a glitch in the
Already people are suggesting what names. Huh? I will talk to the writer in a minute, okay?
while the island waits for us to sing the all clear song. Oh, yeah.
A glitch in the machine.
In the springtime when the tech wasn't ready. Now the summer brings doubles, the list ain't steady. But the commission is watching. They say before October closes and the voters take flight. So we wait by the confirmation board. One day, not two. Trusting the nature to see this process through.
All right, I'm gonna call the writer of that song, of course. AI generated, but there was a writer involved, huh? Let me see if I can get in touch with the writer of this one. We have a stop coming up in a few minutes. All right. I think I finally found the writer of this one. Good morning to you, sir. How you doing?
Good morning to you, Matt. How are you?
Simeon Joseph.
Actually, you inspired it, you inspired it.
I
So,
did.
well, yes, if you recall, when you asked me to comment on the Electoral Commission press conference,
Yes.
what are my words to you? I told you that's not worth intellectual, how you call it, discourse. It's not worth, how you call it, analyzing or anything. Because when one looked at the body language, when one looked at the facial expression, when one listened to the content of the press conference, it wasn't worth anybody's time to critique that or to analyze it. And particularly since so much was said and that flew straight over the heads of many of the journalists. So when you spoke to me, what did I tell you? I'm working on something else. Didn't I tell you that?
You did.
Right. Yes, I'm working on something else. And I think when you look at the satire and the irony and the deception, you have to turn certain things into art form. So, I mean, that is what inspired it. But Matt, it's not totally AI, and I'll tell you why. The background to it is, as I said, I first of all put out a post on Facebook or WhatsApp that I need somebody to to produce a song.
Okay.
Okay, the system glitching, and then a few people responded, and one person told me call it instead. She said it was I. She said it was I glitching to you. So I thought about it and I wrote it. Now I wrote the song on the weekend, and then I put out the call out there. And to be honest with you, after I wrote the song, I asked about 4 or 5 local artists to sing the song. And they were all scared. They didn't want to put their voice to it or anything. So what I did, between myself and a friend of mine in Trinidad by the name of John Ruiz, I have to give him his credit. He's one of the producers. I've known him for over 40 years. We worked in Trinidad a lot in music, in parang, in calypso and everything. I told him, well, I've written the song. I cannot get somebody to sing it, but so if he can do some AI production, we'll do it. So he put in the steel pan and the bridges and everything. And then he said, I'm sending you an instrumental. I gave the instrumental to someone and the person said, boy, me, I'm free to sing that. So what I did, his daughter, Janine Ruiz, is my goddaughter in New York. I said, Janine, I have this song to produce. Can you send your dad your voice? And she sent him a copy of her voice, and he applied her voice to the song through AI, and we produced that song. You understand? So the calypso is called Duplicate, and the reggae is called the system glitching. Because you see, when you're writing songs, you have to give songs title based on a certain hook. The key lyric, the striking image that you want to sing, and particularly to capture the track. So that if you notice, there are 1 or 2 tweaks between the reggae and the soca one, soca calypso, so to speak. So that's how it came about, and then I just decided we did about 4 or 5 runs of it, and then we brought it back and forth, and so we had to produce it AI one because we couldn't get a voice. We cannot get somebody. Just as Matt, I've written other songs about the electoral process because, as I told you, I'm being very creative about this nonsense press conference. You look at the facial expressions of the chairman, you looked at the body language of the the chief elections officer, and then when I looked at it, I just said, do something. Let me put talent to work. So I mean, and so that is why I wrote 4 of them based on everything. And this one, the calypso, is called Duplicate because I mean it's more hook for a thing for a calypso soca. Then the glitch in the system is the reggae one with a few tweaks in it. I also have 2 other songs that I want some calypsonians to do. One is called The Ledger of Mr. Delacroix, and it speaks about the fact that A.M. Pina, deceased, was on the list, and that there are many people who dead people who are still on the list, and the duplicates. And then I have another one, the names that won't rest, and so it speaks about the dead people because they keep saying dead people don't vote, but I particularly know of an instance in 2019 when my aunt in Antigua came to vote on my grandmother's name, and people know that. So I think we need to make a fool of the system. We need to make a fool of the electoral process. We need to make a fool because people we need to make a fool not of the process or the system, but how these people are handling it, how the government is handling it, how the electoral commission is handling it, how the chief elections officer is handling it. So we need to make a joke out of them because they're making a joke out of it. That does not mean people. And then I have written one, Rise Up, for Bouillon. And up to last night, I'm looking for a young person to sing it and produce it. I mean, one person charged me $4,000. If not, I'm just going to do it AI again, because if people not recognizing the need for consciousness and the need for responsiveness, let's go the cheap way. Because I mean, as I said, I've asked people, Dominicans, to do it. They don't want to do it. I have resources across the Caribbean and I know people, and I'm going to utilize that. And now with the help of AI, with a good producer, you can produce something. So I have one called Rise Up. And as I said, I've asked a few people, because I spoke to someone, the person said $4,000. I mean, it's a system. We have to send the message in different ways. And Rise Up is a booyah one for the young people. It's particularly written for the young people. I spoke to about 10 or 15 young people about the electoral process. I have taken their views and I've put it in song, and then up to last night, I had a young man from Goodwill trying to work on it. So it might come out soon. I want a booyah artist to do it, and that is why I'm happy you're calling me. As I said, I want 2 calypsonians. I want an Antiguan-style calypsonian for the Ghost of Mr. Delacroix, and I want a Trinidadian person. I mean, I don't know, check who can call me the names that won't rest. So if you can put some calypso to it, I'm calling on people who can produce. So the songs are written. I mean, I've written several songs in the past, calypso ballads, wedding songs, Matt, you know that. But I just think now is the time to to speak differently, so to speak. And don't be surprised, Matt, if I do one on the gun thing, because that is another story you've asked me to speak about. I've told you I've done an analysis of it. I was supposed to be on the program, Mr. Greg, on Tuesday night, because it's nonsense about that gun license and the revocation of the gun license and the stories behind it and everything. It needs to be exposed in some, because you have to try to reach people in different ways with different messages. So I have begun speaking a new way. And I'm looking for artists, I'm looking for producers, I'm looking for singers to come out there and spread the word, the political message in song. They can call me, and if they want to produce it, they will do it, or I will put it through AI.
But
You
let me
understand? Because I have people who can.
let me ask you a question though. Why the fear though?
Uh-huh.
You see, you said you've had the challenge of getting
Matt,
the young
I don't know
people
why
to sing
they
it.
fear. I don't know why, Matt. I don't know why they fear. Matt. In my sphere in political involvement, I have been even to have people speak on neutral platforms. Even I mean, look at the talk we had on Tuesday night about gun. One of the major gun sellers in Dominica, Kimo Asafan, said he was going to come on the program, and he didn't come on the program, and he put out a poster. What are Dominicans so afraid about? They are born in Dominica, their navel strings are buried in Dominica, they pay taxes in Dominica, they use the roads in Dominica, they are under the bad health care, they are not bad governance, they are paying high costs for food and utilities and everything. They're paying high taxes, high levies, high import duty, everything. They're suffering under the scourge of the present admin, and they're afraid to talk. Why are they afraid to talk? For me, Matt, I don't care why anybody was afraid. I know fear is of the devil. And once you are afraid of human beings, it means therefore you are under the yoke of Satan. And anybody who's not under the yoke of Satan and know that God is their God, they will not be afraid to. So the young people must not be afraid to speak. The musicians must not be afraid to speak. The performers must not be afraid to perform. The producers must not be afraid to produce. We have some Calypsonians who are very brave, and we know they have things that. But most of our the bouillon artists, our older artists, they're afraid. Yeah, they're afraid. Most of our female artists, male artists.
You're right, because some, even DJs themselves don't want to present at various
even
shows.
The DJs, and even when you ask them to go to they don't, and if the opposition, but they all want to be on the Labour Party platform, and they all want to do this, and they all want to make sure that they are part of the status quo. Matt, in every society,
yes,
artists, performers, and entertainers are part of the free press landscape. Okay, if you look all across the world, it is artists, performers, singers, and producers who spread the message, the civic conscious message to the people out there through their medium. But Matt, the church is afraid, priests afraid, pastor afraid, bishop afraid, people who are independent, who have lost everything afraid, everybody afraid to talk. I am not afraid to talk because I fear no man. And so if people want to be under the yoke of fear, which is a manifestation of the evil one who comes to steal, to kill, or to destroy, I live under the banner of the one who says, I have come that you may have life and have it to the full. And when you know you have that, you fear no man, you fear no flesh, you fear no human blood. Because you know what happens about that? Flesh and human blood go into the ground and decay and die. But the spirit lives on. So those people who have the spirit in them must not be afraid to speak, must not be afraid to sing, must not be afraid to write, must not be afraid to produce, and must use their talents for the advancement of society and not to please man. So as I said, you have asked me to speak on many occasions, and certain things I tell you, Matt, I will not speak. You asked me to speak on the press conference. When I look at it, I laugh. I made my notes. I say, look at nonsense. In psychology, there's something called physiology. Okay, when you look at the body language of people, I looked at the body language of the chief elections officer. Her shoulder, her chest, her face, her eyes, her forehead, her lips, her pronunciation of her words. All that was a joke. I listened tonight, watched the body language of the chairman of the public service, his eyes, his scratching of his head, the way he looking at her and everything. I said, that is a comedy show, right? And not only that, what made it more of a comedy is so many questions flew over the head of the press who were there. Okay? And so what I'm saying is the best, when you ask me to speak, I say I'm not going to say it's not worth analysis, it's not worth anything. When you call me, I said I'm doing something better. I'm going to do something more that will last more. So I wrote that song, as I said, on Saturday, Sunday. I called different people. Would you like? Everybody telling me no, Monday, Tuesday, whatever. If somebody tell me if they would sing it, I have to change it. I say I'm not changing nothing. I have resources. I put it together. I call my friend in Trinidad. I say, get a calypso version for that song, arrange it for me, put in all the things in there, do the instrumental. He sent it for me. I sent it for someone who I know it would suit their voice. They said they're not singing that. They're afraid. And they even tell me they themselves not confirmed. They themselves not. I said, okay, fine. I called Janine Roos. You can Google her. She's a prominent artist in New York from Trinidad, steel pan player, ultra musician. I said, Janine, please send your voice to your dad. Put it on that. They send it to me. The AI produces, and here we are today. And I'll do more of that, because if Dominican youth don't want to do it, I'll get a youth from Antigua and Lucia or somewhere or whatever, and I will do it. If Dominican artists don't want to do it, if Dominican producers, as I said since last night, I'm trying to get the Booyah one, and this person said $4,000, and then this and that and this and that and that. I'm not going to go that road, because the message has to be heard. And if the medium of technology and creativity nowadays, you can produce any song without the fear of people. So roll the rhythm again, Matt. Duplicate, and then the system glitching. Let Dominicans hear a message in another way.
Thank you, Simeon Joseph. All right.
The confirmation is blues. Oh, hey, just right in the machine, not the part of the office, just a hiccup in between. Call the contracts, I'll call the code. Let them find while the island waits for us to sing the all clear song. Miss Joseph took the mic and said, we hear your worry playing. This is not our error, just the process.
Good. Hello, how you doing?
Matt.
Yes.
Okay, Matt, thank you. Simeon, thank you. God bless you. Matt, that song raised me up. I jumping up, Matt.
And go and confirm, Lucille. Go and confirm.
Matt, behave yourself.
To sing the all clear song. Oh, yeah.
Our next stop.
In the springtime when
S-Man. Hello, talk to me on the telephone.
Oh, no, I dance in my drum. I'm what partner, but I have a pillow, Matt. I'm on the floor. Thank you, Simeon.
Before October and the voters take flight. So we wait by the confirmation board. One day, not two. Trusting the nature to see this process through.
Still people reacting to this one. Hello, talk to me, yes? Oh, sorry about that. Let's do this. Another version, huh?
Down by the commission's building on Jewel Street in the sun. Dominican checking the list to see if their vote is won. But something strange in the system. Names showing up in twos. Same face, same vote, a double. That's the confirmation list blues. The system glitching. Oh, the system glitching. Not the fault of the office. Just a hiccup in between. Call the contractor, call the code. Let them find where it went wrong. While the island waits for Roso to sing the all clear.
Franklin, you like?
According to my Chinese friend, I like plenty.
Hello, talk to me. Are you there?
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Simeon is now my historian documenting what's going on in sequence of events. And that's a nice way to document it, to keep it alive no matter what happens. It will always be there. Have a good one. Kudos to you, Simeon.
The system glitching. Oh, the system glitching. Oh, not the fault.
Hello, talk to me, yes?
Yes, good morning, Matt.
Morning to you, yes.
Morning. Again, I'm liking the program. I like the music.
Okay.
And thanks for that. So
I
Mr.
remember.
Joseph,
Uh-huh.
the public love it. And I heard your program earlier on this morning about the disaster in Nepal.
Yeah.
And it brings concern to the people of Campbell have been neglected for way too long.
Mm-hmm.
And we need something to be done here in Campbell and in Byron. And another note, it's time for the United Workers Party to get a candidate for the St. Paul constituency.
Okay. I hope
Yeah,
they're listening.
yeah.
All
Thanks
right.
for acknowledging.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Thank you.
The system glitching, but we're counting on you.
I know people are liking the song there. Congratulations, Simeon. Hello, talk to me before we move to SMAC this morning. Are you there? Yeah?
Matt, me again. Matt, there's nothing Simeon cannot do. Simeon, you can do all things through God that strengthens you.
Okay, thank you very much. On the telephone, are you there? Yeah, so final call.
Mr. Pelican,
Yes, sir.
you're not singing the reggae version, no?
No. AI.
Franklin, Moses, blessings to you, Simeon, my brother. That is why I don't know the brother. I've just seen the brother for many years. Matt, multi-talented, brilliant. Not anything you're fearful of, automatically it is attracted to you like magnet to steel. An old stupid dog, everyone passing the kicking it running and crying. Matt, you that are afraid of it running and want to bite you. Stop being afraid of, like I will say, stupid dog, but stop being afraid of man that are so coward. They cannot walk without how much bodyguards. Simeon, thank you. Everybody afraid of who, of what? Who's the boy? Matt, you afraid now?
Afraid of what? All right, caller, thank you very much. We're going to take a stop for our friends here from SMAC. Dominica, stick around. We'll continue to talk at the top of the hour right here on Q95.
What's your plan for today?
Well, I just want to pass by Esma to pick up my diabetes tablets.
Yes, but Mama, it's not selling snacks and groceries, not those many.
No, the new Esmat pharmacy I'm talking about. Yes, not too long they open. They have all kinds of medicine there. The price is good. They even testing your pressure for free. And they have drive-through too.
Drive-through pharmacy? Well, I'll check you. We'll pick up your tablets in the Esmart Pharmacy drive-through.
Esmart Pharmacy, the new, warm, and convenient pharmacy in town, located in the Esmart parking lot. Experience care and convenience like never before.
Hello, Mama. What's your plan for today?
Well, I just want to pass by Esmart to pick up my diabetes tablets.
Esmart? But Mama, Esmart selling snacks and groceries, not those many.
No, the new Esmart pharmacy I'm talking about. Yes, not too long they open. They have all kinds of medicine there. The price is good. They even testing your pressure for free. And they have drive-through too.
Drive-through pharmacy? Well, I'll check you. We'll pick up your tablets in the Esmart Pharmacy drive-through.
Esmart Pharmacy, the new, warm, and convenient pharmacy in town, located in the Esmart parking lot. Experience care and convenience like never before.
For all your shopping needs at the best prices in Dominica, shop at S-Mart. Shop at S-Mart.
Smart.
Oh, my favorite shop.
Smart. Top up flow. And digital.
Shop smart. Sunday.
Open on holidays. Shop smart. So much fresh fruit and produce.
Good quality service. Unlimited parking. All the best products at S-Mart. You get the best prices.
Smart at S-Mart.
Esmart Pharmacy, get all the family. Come on in, we'll fit you right. Got your remedies there now. Need your medication, we'll fill your prescription. Satisfaction guarantee. Esmart Pharmacy, call if you're on the go. Pick up at the drive-through window, serving the community. Esmart Pharmacy. Esmart Pharmacy on Goodwill Road. Call 235-2328. Satisfaction guarantee. Esmart Pharmacy.
For decades, Springfield Trading Limited has provided Dominica with a very trusted distribution platform of the highest quality, best prices. Every day can't do without products and consumer brands. And as the Springfield Trading wheels of distribution continue to turn, we serve this nation with distinction on all levels, supported by a unique merchandising service, serving all major accounts across Dominica, the best daily distribution mobile network, and a dedicated support team. It is no doubt that Springfield Trading is being saluted for its market service confidence, efficiency, and consistency. With quality in everything, Springfield Trading is providing the brands you know and have come to trust, depend, and rely on with flowing confidence. Distributors for holiday foods, grab a holiday, Fruta, real fruit juice, juiced right. Buster, you've gotta have a Buster. Chubby, every day is Monday. Colgate, a world of care. Crooks Biscuits, your vital supplies. Cadbury Chocolate, makes every day delicious. And so many more products, only from Springfield Trading Limited, where quality is everything.
Turbo energy drink, we charge up with Turbo. Turbo, we drinking Turbo. Turbo, we charge up with Turbo. We charge up. Need energy. Your vibes feel low. Charge up. Drink a Turbo with ginseng blend. Charge up. At a party or chilling with your friends. Charge up. Turbo energy drink set the trend. Charge up. Grab one at your favorite spot. Buy it from anywhere. If you shop. Charge up. We charge up with Turbo. Turbo. We drinking Turbo. Turbo, the ultimate energy drink. Charge up. No. Gotta get it juices, yo. You got to get it juice right and get juice. The one with the fruta inside, yeah.
No ordinary fruit make it into fruta. We carefully select the juiciest, fruitiest fruit.
Looking for your taste, yeah. You know it. You try it. You know it. Fruta inside, yeah.
So you get the real fruit in every sip. Fruta, only the best get juice.
Fruta, shoot right, yeah.
Let's say good morning to Rosemary from SMAT this morning. How you doing?
Oh, Martha, I must say that I'm doing good. And I thank God for life, health, and strength. Today, it's a beautiful day. And it's a day to go down to your favorite supermarket, of course, SMAT. And you know, we are ideally located on the E.O. Libla Highway. We are next to E.H. Charles and Company, and we are next to Do It Center. I always say that's the supermarket you just can't miss. The beautiful green and white building. Of course, you know, when you get to SMAT, that's the place you have all the parking spots you can think of. It doesn't matter the size of your vehicle, you can park. And I can tell you, you don't have to think of anything happening to your vehicle. We have security that's working. They're there. And also, you don't have any problem parking because they're like conducting traffic. Can you imagine? That's all I can tell you. So you just know the place to come down to shop and the place you do not have to carry your shopping bags in your hands because we have all these beautiful green and white trolleys. And all you have to do is you drive your trolley right next to your vehicle and you pack your groceries in. So you know why you have to go down to SMAT. So let me just say to you customers, we know we are in the hurricane season and it doesn't matter that the sun that we have, you know, the sun is very hot and we may be saying, but it's hurricane season, no rain, no nothing. But you know, we can't take chance, right? So we have to be prepared during the hurricane season. And I know that everyone, or I would say partly everybody in Dominica, maybe even the young children, probably around 10, 15 or whatever, or even maybe 7 or 8, cannot remember that we had the original crackers. But I would say everybody in Dominica have an idea or can remember we used to have a big tin of Cricks at SMAT and the other leading supermarkets in Dominica. Big tin of Cricks. Well, I just want to tell you that it is back by popular demand because everybody wants to have a big tin of Crix. And I will say to you that it has 6.4 pounds of Crix in that tin. 6.4. And we can say 2.9 kilos. So that's a big can of biscuit. And the price, of course, I have to tell you the price. The price is only $65.20. So you can't wait. You have to ensure that you purchase that biscuit because it's really running off. I telling you, people making preparation. And actually, even if you do not buy your Crix for the hurricane season, you need your Crix to eat at home, especially at nights, and it's something that you that will keep you filled, or you won't be eating all that bread because you have Crix. So you have to go down to Esmat, okay? And the Crix is the original, okay? It's the white Crix, the original Crix. Okay, what else do we have for you at Esmat? Well, as you know, we have to ensure that we eat our fruit because that's for our health. So if you go down to Esmat, I can say to you that we have the local. Let me start with the local fruits. We have the oranges. It is available at Esmat, locally grown. And we have tangerine. We also have the golden apple. And golden apple, that's one of the best juice you can get, right? So you have to go down to Esmat to get it while it's available. We also have passion fruits. And let me say to you that at Esmat, you will get the largest selection of avocado pears. So avocado pear is really, really good. So it's available at Esmat. We also have at Esmat, we have our asparagus. We have our yellow, red, and orange bell pepper. And I must say to you, they are large. It's big bell peppers, nothing small. Big bell peppers. That's what you call in bell peppers to really make a difference in that dish of food, or that plate of food. So you need to go down to Esmat. We also have spinach, and we have the yellow squash. It's available. We have red and green cabbages. So you can get these cabbages. It's available. We also have cauliflower, and cauliflower have different colors. If you want purple, you want yellow, or you want white, it's up to you. You choose whatever you feel. And we also have for you at Esmat a large quantity of wraps. And I know everybody like to do their wrap at home, or if you have restaurants and you are preparing food for sale, wrap is one of the quickest thing and fastest thing. And, people love wraps. And at Esmat, we have a large selection to choose from, okay, in terms of the colors and the brightness of your wraps. So you can choose. Also, let me just say to you that when you go down to Esmat, in terms of your fruits, you will get pink lady apples. And I can say to you, we also have 13 different types of apples to choose from. So you can choose whatever you like. But for me, I always say, your pink lady, you always want something crunchy, something, that's sweet. It's not too sweet. It is just good. So we have the pink lady. It is available. We have cantaloupe. We have honeydew. And also we have mushroom. You can get that at Esmat. We have tofu. We have all the different sizes in tofu. We have large, extra large. We have small. We have medium tofu. So you just have to ensure that when you go down to Esmat, you take advantage of the products available. We also have asparagus. And for those of you who are looking for hot pepper because you want to make your own pepper sauce at home or you want to make pepper sauce for sale, we have a large selection of that at SMAT. And your beet is available. That's the beets you want to make your juice because, you know, for your high blood pressure, you just can't do without beets. It is available, $9.20 per pound. And also we have the green lettuce. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, looking good, fresh lettuce. You know when you get lettuce and you see it in a big bag? Yes, that's what we have at SMAT. It's available. And just to tell you that, we also have zucchini. Okay, so when you go down to SMAT, you will also get zucchini that's looking good. So we'll take a break and we'll be right back.
Shop at Smart. Shop smart at S-Mart.
Shop smart at S-Mart. Give me some Lotto.
Oh, my favorite.
Shop smart at S-Mart. I get a top-up flow. Shop smart at S-Mart.
Sunday.
Open on holidays. Shop smart at S-Mart. Much fresh fruit and produce.
Good quality services. Unlimited parking. All the best products at S-Mart. You get the best prices. Shop smart at S-Mart.
S-Mart Pharmacy, care for the family. Come on in, we'll treat you right. Got your remedies day and night. Need your medication, we'll fill your prescription. Satisfaction guaranteed. S-Mart Pharmacy, call if you're on the road. Pick up at the drive-through window, live in the community. S-Mart Pharmacy. S-Mart Pharmacy on Goodwill Road. Call 235-2328. Action guarantee. S-Mart Pharmacy.
For decades, Sprinkle Trading Limited has provided Dominica with a very trusted distribution platform of the highest quality, best prices. Every day can't do without products and consumer brands. And as the Springfield Trading wheels of distribution continue to turn, we serve this nation with distinction on all levels, supported by a unique merchandising service, serving all major accounts across Dominica, the best daily distribution mobile network, and a dedicated support team. It is no doubt that Springfield Trading is being saluted for its market service confidence, efficiency, and consistency. With quality in everything, Springfield Trading is providing the brands you know and have come to trust, depend, and rely on with flowing confidence. Distributors for holiday foods, Grab a Holiday, Fruta, Real Fruit Juice, Juiced Right, Buster, you've gotta have a Buster. Chubby, every day is Monday. Colgate, a world of care. Crooks Biscuits, your vital supplies. Cadbury Chocolate, makes every day delicious. And so many more products, only from Springfield Trading Limited, where quality is everything.
Turbo energy drink, we charge up with Turbo. Turbo, we drinking Turbo. Turbo, we charge up with Turbo. We charge up. Need energy. Your vibes feel low. Charge up. Drink a Turbo with ginseng blend. Charge up. At a party or chilling with your friend. Charge up. Turbo energy drink set the trend. Charge up. Grab one of your favorite spot. Value for money wherever you shop. Charge up. We charge up with Turbo. Turbo. We drinking Turbo. Turbo. The ultimate energy drink. Charge up. No. Gotta get the juices, yo. You got to get the juice. Gotta get the juice. The one with the fruta inside.
No ordinary fruit make it into fruta. We carefully select the juiciest, fruitiest fruit.
Looking for your taste, yo. You know it. You right. Fruta inside.
So you get the real fruit in every sip. Fruta, only the best get juice.
Fruta, juice, right, yeah.
Back to you.
Yes, so customers, I just want you all to know that at SMAT, your 10-pound bag of leg quarters, it's available. And do not forget, when you come to SMAT for your 10-pound bag of leg quarters, you have a choice if you want it cut or you do not want it cut. So if you want it cut, you just pick it up and that's it. It's ready to go. And also, We have our turkey wings and our turkey drumstick. It's well prepared, well cut. We also have your pork. We have your beef. And I can say to you that at SMAT is the place where you get your meat just ready to put in the pot. Also, you can get good liver for your breakfast. You know, it's Sunday coming, it's right there. You want good breakfast, you can get some good liver. And the size that they cut the liver, to me, that's the right size. And I can say to you that when you are shopping, you can get all your fish, like your kingfish, your tuna, your dolphin, all that at SMAT, and it's well cut. You do not have to do anything to it. All you have to do is wash and season because it's the right size for the pot. Now, customers, we just received at SMAT whole grain pasta. And I know that there are many persons, especially if you have diabetes, you're suffering from diabetes. I'm certainly sure you would prefer the whole grain pasta, and that is available at SMAT. We also have fun pops for the children. I know the kids, the children, they love their fun pops. So you just have to buy that for them. We have a wide variety of Lipton tea. Lipton tea, and we all know that Lipton tea is really, really tasty. So get that at SMAT. We also have gluten-free pasta. So everyone who are not eating straight pasta, you can only eat gluten-free pasta. This is available. So you can come on down to SMAT. We also have the EOS lotions, which smooths dry skin, and that's a cream for the body. We have that available at SMAT. It's a big bottle. It's not that all that big. That lotion is not, all that big bottle, but it's a good bottle of lotion, and it's available at SMAT. And we also have it for sensitive skin. So if you have sensitive skin and you're looking for a good cream, the EOS is available. We also have the shea butter cream available at SMAT. And let me just say to you, we also have the EOS in shaving cream. So if you are looking for something good for shaving, it's available at SMAT. Also, if you have a septic tank, when you have a septic tank and you have to keep it clean. So we have the treatment for the septic tank to keep it looking clean. It's available at SMAT. We also have for the pets, we have shampoo, and we also have pet food for the turtles. When you have your little pets at home, so you have to take care of them. We have food for turtles, and we have the food for the parrots. So everybody with parrots at home, just go down to SMAT because you want to ensure that your parrots do not stay hungry. Their stomach is filled because you want to hear them talking. You want to hear them singing. So go down to SMAT to get their food. And also, we have a large selections of the puppy pads. When you want to get pads for your cats or pads for your dogs, all these pads are available at SMAT. So let me just say to you, also, we have the largest selection of food for your dogs. And you cannot keep them hungry. You have to ensure that you get Purina Dog Complete. This is a good food for the dogs. And for some reasons, the dogs love Purina. So we have the 18 pounds or 18.5 pounds in the bag for $132.50. We also have the Purina Dog Chow Complete, and that's for the adult dogs. Adult dogs, yes, and you need to get that food for them because I can tell you the flavor, the taste is really, really good. It has 18.5 pounds. We also have the dog food with beef and chicken. Also, like I said, the brand is Purina. So Purina, beef and chicken, 15 pounds in the bag. And that's for small dogs. For small dogs. So it is available at SMAT. Now we have our cats. And I know that people love their cats. And the cats, you know, they like to go on your chair. They like to be on settee. They like to go on your bed. They are very friendly. And I can tell you, they show love. So while they are giving you love, you have to ensure that you give them the right food. So we have the Meow Mix. So anytime you have your cat, the best food to get for cats is Meow Mix cat food. We have the 26 pounds in a bag, and the price is $283.95. We also have the Meow Original Choice for your cats. And I can tell you that one is very, very delicious. And we have the flavor in terms of chicken. We have the turkey. And we also have salmon and ocean fish. So you see, it's a great food for your cats. Now we also have Purina Frisky in the Delight. 16 pounds in the bag. And the price is $116. And of course, you can get the cat litter that you are looking for. If you have your cats and they are taking care of you, giving you love, you know you have to have them looking good. You want them clean, so you do not want them to be littering everywhere. So you need to get the cat litter. And if you want that plate to put the cat litter, we also have the largest size that they can just go in there and do whatever they have to do. But it is available at SMAT, so you don't have any problem. So in closing, let me just say that we have to call on our farmers in Dominica. And I must say that we at SMAT, we appreciate the hard work that the farmers are doing in Dominica. And I would say that farmers, you have to continue working hard to plant all the food that we need and all the fruits that we need. Okay, so farmers, today we at SMAT, we are interested in purchasing the following: tomatoes, string beans, watercress, okra, tanya, soursop, passion fruit, tangerine, oranges, grapefruits, mangoes, and sweet corn. One more time, please take note. We at SMAT, we are interested in purchasing the following: tomatoes, tangerines, watercress, okra, tangerine, soursop, passion fruit, tangerine, oranges, grapefruits, mangoes, and sweet corn. And you call your favorite lady that's always there and awaiting your call, Rian, You call Rian on telephone number 767 275 2367 767 275 2367. And do not forget, when you're at SMAT, the deli is there awaiting you. So you can't feel hungry because you can get your meals at the deli. And you have all the cold drinks that you can drink when you come to SMAT. Well, we know it's soon Sunday, and let me just say that we at SMAT, we love you very, very much, and we appreciate you coming to SMAT. We are looking forward in serving you better every day. And just to say to you that Rosemary love you.
Rosemary, and we love you too. See you again next week, the same time, right? Bye-bye now. Take care now. Bye-bye.
For all your shopping needs at the best prices in Dominica, shop at S-Mart. Shop at S-Mart.
Smart.
Oh, my favorite shop.
Smart. Top up flow. And shop smart.
Sunday.
Open on holidays. Shop smart. Much fresh fruit and produce.
Good quality services. Unlimited parking. All the best products at S-Mart. You get the best prices. Smart at S-Mart. You can get
Commission building on Jewel Street in the sun. Dominicans checking their list to see if their vote is won. But something strange in the system. Name showing up in twos. Same face, same vote, double. The confirmation list blues. Oh, just a kitchen machine. Not the fault of the office, just a hiccup in between. Call the contractor, call the coder. Let them find while the island waits for us to sing the all clear song. Mr. George took the mic and said, we hear your worry play.
It's already 10:02 in the morning. Hello, enjoying the song. Everybody's going viral, huh? Hello, talk to me.
That is our theme song, Matt.
That's your
I wish
theme
I
song.
could log that on my radio.
I'll send it to you, Lucille. Okay, I'll send it to you. All right, bye-bye.
Just a kitchen machine, not the fault of the office, just a hiccup in between. Call the contractor, call the coder. Let them find what we run wrong while the island waits for us to sing the all clear song. Oh, yeah. Or back in the springtime when the tech wasn't ready. Now the summer brings doubles, the list ain't steady. But the commission is watching. They say before October closes and the voters take flight. So we wait by the confirmation board. One day, not two. Trusting the nature to see this process through.
Make back to school easy with a Courts Ready Cash loan. Get up to $20,000 for all your back to school expenses. Cover tuition, school fees, books, uniforms, and school supplies. Plus, one lucky winner will win $2,000 cash when they take a Courts Ready Cash back to school loan of $2,500 and over. Apply today and get ready for the new school year. Make back to school easy with a Courts Ready Cash loan. Courts Ready Cash. Ready when you are. Offer ends August 25th, 2026. Conditions apply.
Sitting up down by the switch flow. Sitting up down by the switch flow. Hey yo, this is Estebantan, and this summer we're turning up the fight with Flow. Sign up for a mobile plus internet bundle and choose your reward. A 32-inch TV, a smartphone at $200, or a free trip via Express deal. Need internet? Switch to Flow and enjoy a
free appliance. Switch to Pro Postpaid and unlock exclusive rewards, including tickets to your favorite event. You could also win a brand new Samsung S26 for rewards at tenor. The price is at tenor. And Flow is ready to give you a summer experience like never before. So sign up, switch up, bundle up, or simply pay a bill in full. One campaign, free seasons, endless reward. Live more, enjoy more, and turn up the vibe with Flow. Esteban Sanders, pull your voice, and I endorse this message. Visit the Flow store today. Terms and conditions apply.
Make back to school easy with a Quartz Ready Cash loan. Get up to $20,000 for all your back to school expenses. Cover tuition, school fees, books, uniforms, and school supplies. Plus, one lucky winner will win $2,000 cash when they take a Quartz Ready Cash back to school loan of $2,500 and over. Apply today and get ready for the new school year. Make back to school easy with a Quartz Ready Cash loan. Quartz Ready Cash. Ready when you are. Offer ends August 25th, 2026. Conditions apply.
Exciting news from AutoTrade. Incredible savings are here. Take advantage of AutoTrade's Thrifty Thursday promotion. Mark your calendars. On the last Thursday of each month, AutoTrade is offering up to 20% off items throughout the store. Yes, 20% off. But wait, there's more. Keep your eyes peeled for our exclusive Deal of the Day offer, bringing you even bigger discounts on select items. Whether you're looking for car accessories, maintenance essentials, or just browsing for a great deal, we've got you covered. So be sure to swing by AutoTrade every last Thursday. At AutoTrade, it's more than a vehicle, it's a relationship. Terms and conditions apply.
Need one trusted place to stock up for your home, shop, or business? Fine Foods Inc. Distribution has got you covered. From dry goods and frozen foods to your favorite drinks, alcoholic and non-alcoholic, plus all the household must-have. We've got it all under one roof. We're right here in Jimmy Dominica, and yet we deliver. Whether you're running a supermarket, a corner shop, a bar, or just like your pantry full and happy, Fine Foods Inc. brings you the best brands you know and love. Great prices, top-tier service, trusted products. At 255-6810 or 316-0164, or drop by our Jimmy location to check out what's in store. Fine Foods Inc.
Fine Foods Inc., the biggest distributor for the biggest brand. Ooh, oh, oh, oh. KFC. Ooh, oh, KFC. Looking for something to go. Red variety meals for soul. The KFC. Grab your family and your friends. Join in the experience. KFC. It's the best to be. Made for you and me. KFC. KFC. It's finger licking good.
In every morning for The Hot Seat on Q95, the latest happening event, breaking stories, and behind-the-scenes in-depth investigative reports. Stay locked for more fair and balanced talk on The Hot Seat on Q95, the big station.
Commission building on Jewel Street in the sun. Dominicans checking their list to see if their vote is won. But something strange in the system. Name showing up in twos. Same face, same vote, double. The confirmation list blues. Oh, it's just a glitch, just a glitch in the machine.
That song is going wild, boy.
Between call the contractor, call the code.
Going viral now. Maybe you should send a copy to the chief election officer, huh?
the mic and said, we hear your worry plain. This is not our error, just the process. Don't complain. The software has its bugs, but the register still stands. So the contractors calling out to fix it with their hands. Oh, it's just a glitch, they say. Just a glitch in the machine. Not the fault of the office, just a hiccup in between.
Hello, good morning to you. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
Matt.
Yes,
Great
sir.
work by Simeon, but I have a little advice for him. It
Tell
would be good if you make a little remix. You know, like sometimes when you're talking over, like, for example, should I say, well, it was just a glitch and you hear in a direct voice.
Oh, okay,
and
okay.
Then put that back.
A mix,
And
a
now
mix,
listen to
a
me.
mix. Yes.
Nice. I don't finish yet. No, he say about most of them artists now they're afraid. But guess what? They must be afraid in one way and wicked at the same time because why? 99.9% of their equipment is what invoice to go and get it, order it overseas. It have a particular one. If Labour have 1 million convention, no other body can be on stage. He stops like it's squeezing him. Me and him, we go to school. I won't call his name because I don't want him to stop getting little perks on his side. Jack, I mean, come on. But now he say, boy, the country thing is kind of a way. Boy, come out and talk. Boy, if I talk, I wouldn't get a gig. My boy, if you master yourself and master your craft, like how Daga master the bike show and he don't need nobody, and Acer master breakfast fit and have sunrise, you don't need nobody. Once you're independent, you can speak. You don't see how Acer just pushing set to end from 2 o'clock if it had to end 10 o'clock. Pushing set if it had to end at midnight to 6 o'clock in the morning because why? They master their craft. So 90% of their equipment, or 99, is the government. And part 2 now, I send you a voice note after that Simeon out of, you can play. That was Sogofly in 2018, crying to scare it about the bridge and the bridge and the bridge and the bridge. Emzol, I directed in interviewing him. So play it because remember, Labour is still Labour's choice. Bye-bye.
The software has its bugs, but the register still stands. So the contractors calling out to fix it with their hands. Oh, it's just a glitch, they say. Just a glitch in the machine.
Hello, good morning. Yes. Good morning to you. How you doing? Yes.
Matt,
Yes.
we really have, I don't know, this mean that song come out there so nice, really nice. But Matt, I want you to give me the meaning of what is glitch. Not everybody that know what glitch is. For the layman man, we need to know the meaning of glitch. You can't come out with a word and you don't know what it means. Tell us the meaning, please.
All right.
But the commission is watching. They say they'll make it right before October closes and the voters take flight. So we wait by the confirmation board. 1 day, not 2. Trusting.
A glitch is almost like a sudden problem or fault, an error that stops a machine, system, or program. For you know, so if you have a sudden problem with a machine, all of a sudden you have a glitch. That's why I asked Mrs. Ante, was it the only name with a glitch? Remember that question? A flaw in the computer, a mistake. An unexpected problem. 449-3095-96 and 97. It's making the rounds for sure. I want to go back to an interview I heard earlier this week on the Nation station with Miss Shakira Lockett, making more promises again for the people of the Bafa State area. Shakira.
We have just completed the first phase of the Bafa State to Silver Lake Road alignment project at a cost of $6.6 million. And we engaged several local persons on that project. Now, I don't know if you all recall, that was after Ophelia. That project was written up and the funds were finally drawn down from the CDB. And so we have done the first phase, which is the retaining wall. And the second phase, the wall will take us to the main road. and which will put some guardrails and some sidewalks. And this will make the area much more resilient because we know traversing through that area, you have the cliff. And so I want to thank some of you because I brought some people with me some time ago and they were amazed. They did not realize that there was so much work going on at the back of Silver Lake. $6.6 million circulating in the economy. Every material was purchased locally. I want to say to the people of Emsall that the bridge is very much on the cards. Okay, it's very much on the cards. We have not forgotten you. We have just completed the designs and estimates, and I can tell you it will cost us $20.4 million. That is a permanent bridge, and the retaining wall will cost us $3.2. So that is $23.7 million to do the Emsall Bridge. So you can quite understand that it costs quite a sum. And so we have to find out where we can get the necessary finances to do so. But I know we're in the hurricane season and most time you all are panicking. But I pray to God nothing happens. And we also have preposition equipments in the event of any storm coming in to deal with any matter as it relates to Emsall. And I know that is one of your major concerns, but just to let you know that your PAREF has not forgotten you, your government has not forgotten you.
You remember this promise? This promise made to
Sir,
this one.
I live in an area which you call Emsall.
Okay.
And you know the situation in Emsall when rain is falling or we have bad weather. Many people have when the government intended to construct this bridge.
And in addition to the bridge, you have to build very extensive river walls on both sides, especially on the Bath Estate side.
That is true.
Paradise Valley, so you have to protect those areas there. And all those things you have to sort of retrain the river a little bit. So it is high engineering. As a matter of fact, we got a Dominican who is based in the United States to design that bridge for us. And he did an exceptional 23. You can see some startup on it, on that bridge. Okay. I don't want to tell you February or March or something, but certainly I gave the folks an assurance that we'll get a power base. Very anxious about that. She makes representation. Absolutely, this one entry exit into Emsall, and that area in itself is highly compromised. Yes, highly compromised, and so there's strong justification for this new bridge. Yes, indeed. Of designing the approaches to the bridge, because as you know, the bridge, the river there is very low, so the bridge has to be built a particular way, so that the water could flow freely below the bridge. So you have to now address the issue of the approaches, both on Emsall side and the Bath Estate side. I was told by the minister, Dr. McIntyre, last week when the cabinet inquired about the status of these approaches, that he advised the cabinet that the CTO advised him that the designs have been completed. So I'm hoping to get an updated report on this, written report on this before the end of the week, so that we can move to the tender process. So we'll be moving to the tender process very soon for the Emsall Bridge. But the design for the bridge was completed. The minister has advised me that the approaches was completed by the design approaches. Have been completed by staff based on what the CTO told him. But once I get the final report, I will confirm this as a bid final. And once we do that, then we'll proceed immediately for the tender for the whatever contract for the construction of the bridge. We go.
How many promises have been made for this Emsall-Baffin Bridge?
Young people, open your eyes in politics. Not every smiling politician is bringing bread. Some are just checking the size of your basket.
During elections, many leaders suddenly remember your street like lost relatives looking for free food.
Do not follow every loud promise in politics like village goats chasing a flying plastic bag across the market.
Some promises in politics are like balloons at a party, big in the air, colorful in the sky, but empty inside and ready to burst.
So be wise, young people. If someone wants to lead you, first check whether he knows the road himself.
Every election season, a politician suddenly becomes Father Christmas, promising light, roads, hospitals, jobs, and even heaven if you just vote first. By the time they finish promising, even the goats in the village are waiting for streetlights and free Wi-Fi. These sweet promises are not new soup. They have been reheating the same pot for generations. They served it to your grandfathers, served it to your fathers, and now they bring the same pot smiling at you. While they were trained how to cook these promises like professional chefs, the people were trained how to clap and swallow the soup. So wake up, people, because if you keep eating promises like popcorn in a cinema, the movie will keep repeating forever. The day you stop treating political parties like football clubs, your problems will start running for cover.
Promises, promises, promises.
We have just completed the first phase of the Baffin Estate to Silver Lake Road alignment project at a cost of $6.6 million. And we engaged several local persons on that project. Now, I don't know if you all recall, that was after Ophelia. That project was written up and the funds were finally drawn down from the CDB. And so we have done the first phase, which is the retaining wall. And the second phase, the wall will take us to the main road, and which will put some guardrails and some sidewalks. And this will make the area much more resilient, because we know traversing through that area, you have the cliff. And so I want to thank some of you, because I brought some people with me some time ago and they were amazed. They did not realize that there was so much work going on at the back of Silver Lake. $6.6 million circulating in the economy. Every material was purchased locally. Bridge is very much on the, say to the people of Emsall that the bridge is very much on the cards. Okay, it's very much on the cards. We have not forgotten you. We have just completed the designs and estimates, and I can tell you it will cost us $20.4 million. That is a permanent bridge, and the retaining wall will cost us $3.2. So that is $23.7 million to do the Emsall Bridge. So you can quite understand that it costs quite a sum. And so we have to find out where we can get the necessary finances to do so. But I know we're in the hurricane season and most time you all are panicking. But I pray to God nothing happens. And we also have preposition equipments in the event of any storm coming in to deal with any matter as it relates to Emsall. And I know that is one of your major concerns. But just to let you know that your PAREF has not forgotten you, your government has not forgotten you.
Let me play this one more time.
Young people, open your eyes in politics. Not every smiling politician is bringing bread. Some are just checking the size of your basket. During elections, many leaders suddenly remember your street like lost relatives looking for free food. Do not follow every loud promise in politics like village goats chasing a flying plastic bag across the market. Some promises in politics are like balloons at a party, big in the air, colorful in the sky, but empty inside and ready to burst.
So be wise, young people. If someone wants to lead you, first check whether he knows the road himself.
Every election season, a politician suddenly becomes Father Christmas, promising light, roads, hospitals, jobs, and even heaven if you just vote first. By the time they finish promising, even the goats in the village are waiting for streetlights and free Wi-Fi. These sweet promises are not new soup. They have been reheating the same pot for generations. They served it to your grandfathers, served it to your fathers, and now they bring the same pot smiling at you. While they were trained how to cook these promises like professional chefs, the people were trained how to clap and swallow the soup. So wake up, people, because if you keep eating promises like popcorn in a cinema, the movie will keep repeating forever. The day you stop treating political parties like football clubs, your problems will start running for cover.
Now let's take a few calls, huh?
Matt, good morning. Matt, Minister of Designs. Matt, I would really, it's going to take some time. Maybe you need to get somebody to volunteer to come and get all the tapes we have of Roosevelt Skerrit talking about designs and designs and designs, Matt, and designs. Matt, designs. It's a lot of designs I've heard from Roosevelt Skerrit, and there is always somebody coming from somewhere. There's always a contractor. There's always somebody, some company. We can never get the name of the company or the person coming to do something. You know, it's high engineering. Are you an engineer? It's high engineering, and Mr. Skerrit, I'm happy that you know that a bridge has two sides. A bridge has two sides, not one side. You guys like to talk about one side in Dominica. You want a one-side bridge. You Roosevelt Skerrit. But a bridge always have two sides. You Roosevelt Skerrit, you have two sides, a left and a right. And if you do not have the left, you have issues. And if you do not have the right, you have issues, Mr. Roosevelt Skerrit. You have a left and a right, so your body stays balanced. So Roosevelt Skerrit, you know what I'm talking about, right? I think you were smart enough to figure out what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So you, Mr. Minister of Designs, I think it's time you resign. I'm just saying, Matt, this morning because I'm fed up with all the designs. And the girl is confident. Shakira is the name. She is confident, delivering with such confidence. Yeah, there should be more confidence in when you deliver the bridge, Madam Shakira. Well, coffee, I say, I don't get it. So people can believe, yeah. Popping popcorn. Let's watch the same movie, man. I'm just saying.
Somebody said, so many designs, let's just join them and make a zigzag bridge, huh? If all of the designs promised. On the telephone, let's go back to the telephone. It's 10:29 in the morning. Hello, talk to me, yeah? Uh-huh.
But have you read of Adolf Hitler?
Have I read some of it? Yes.
Adolf Hitler.
Uh-huh. Why?
Okay. The Shah of Iran, Idi Amin Dada, and Guvali Community. Sherry could like them. He was the greatest leader ever came around the world.
Caller, thank you very much. Let's move on. Yes, talk to me, yes? Uh-huh. Hello? Hello? Nobody there. Almost 10 years after Maria, soon they will start talking about Tutu Spark in Grand Bay. I see more lights coming. The country is broke. Patch they patching these days. Recently, I heard the Prime Minister talking about, doing a complete road on Victoria Street to Castle Comfort. It's been some time. See what happens. Hello, talk to me on the telephone. Are you there? Yes?
Can those guys put that on on a flash drive and pass around Dominican, play it for Dominicans, man?
Which one is that? Which one? Which one?
Those things you play there, man. About popcorn and football club and a goat waiting for light and, Man, if Dominican, I know Skerrit has been emboldened and shamelessly parading the Caribbean and the world because he have billions. But Matt, we as a people, if we have any national pride and shame, Matt, we are the laughing stocks of the Caribbean. We should stand up and say, that man is tired of making fools of us. Matt, who's talking about all the things and the local things we bought in Dominica? Shakira?
Mm-hmm.
Matt, all the local materials were purchased in Dominica. How much of the monies you talk about went to these purchasing of the materials? How much money that went? Which are the hardware companies or you purchase them from? And Skerrit always have a Dominican contractor based in America. What is the name of the contractor? What is the name of the company? Skerrit is repeating Lawrence Bruman storytelling in his stupidity. Not Lawrence Bruman was telling story. But Skerrit is telling us things to make us believe it is true. Matters on the biggest crime, Matt, the monies that were allocated or budgeted or that were granted or gifted to Dominica. Matt, these projects were not established. Where are these monies? Matt, it's not today we're asking for money, Chavez money, World Bank money, IMF money, passport money, grant money. And Matt, come on, look at us. They're talking about labor, workers. What about Dominica? What about Dominica? And Matt, can you please play those goats for me again?
All right, thank you very much, 449. Here's another one you might find interesting, this one.
My people, accept these gifts and remember us on election day. For years, you have come with food during elections and disappeared afterward.
Rice will finish in a few days.
But good leadership can change our lives. We need jobs, security, schools, and hospitals. We don't want your food. We don't want your money.
We want honest Gaskia.
We want development. We want leaders who will keep their promises. Our vote is not for sale. We don't want your food. We don't want your money.
We want honest Gaskia.
We want development. We want leaders who will keep their promises. Our vote is not for sale.
Strong nation is built when citizens based on integrity, competence, and vision, not gifts or promises.
We stand united for a better future.
You wanted to hear it one more time again? Yes.
Young people, open your eyes in politics. Not every smiling politician is bringing bread. Some are just checking the size of your basket.
During elections, many leaders suddenly remember your street like lost relatives looking for free food.
Do not follow every loud promise in politics like village goats chasing a flying plastic bag across the market.
Some promises in politics are like balloons at a party, big in the air, colorful in the sky, but empty inside and ready to burst.
So be wise, young people.
If someone wants to lead you, first check whether he knows the road himself.
Every election season, a politician suddenly becomes Father Christmas, promising light, roads, hospitals, jobs, and even heaven if you just vote first. By the time they finish promising, even the goats in the village are waiting for streetlights and free Wi-Fi. These sweet promises are not new soup. They have been reheating the same pot for generations. They served it to your grandfathers, served it to your fathers, and now they bring the same pot smiling at you. While they were trained how to cook these promises like professional chefs, the people were trained how to clap and swallow the soup. So wake up, people, because if you keep eating promises like popcorn in a cinema, the movie will keep repeating forever. The day you stop treating political parties like football clubs, your problems will start running for cover.
Down by the Commission's building on Jewel Street in the sun, Dominicans checking the list to see if their vote is won.
And I must say, Simeon, I love that. I love it very much, Simeon. I just wish you could get somebody to sing the song in Dominica for you in the way you would want it. Well, AI doing it good, so check AI. If people are afraid to do it, AI not afraid. You put your pen to paper and you do what you have to do. Who vex lost? And another problem I see we facing in Dominica. Foreign doctors coming here and they're making much money on people for operation. If it was local doctors, their name would be helter skelter. Everybody would be talking about them. But when them foreign doctors come in Dominica, they're making all that patch of money they're not making in their country. They crucifying Dominicans and we're just sitting down there and we're taking that nice and pretty. That should be said, Matt. And the letters outside there, whoever wrote the letter, and somebody should read the letter and let people know what the hell going on in that country. Bye-bye.
The system glitching. Not the part of the office. Just take up in between. Call a contractor, call the code out. Let them find where it went wrong. While the island waits for
Somebody says that Silver Lake Road project has been stopped. How long now?
in the spring.
Through funds depletion. According to Shakira, they have to seek funding for the Emsall Bridge. And Mr. Scarrett is saying that the funds are already on hand. Thirdly, since when such projects have been tendered? And that bridge was washed away since Tropical Storm Erica in 2015, 11 years ago.
The system glitching, but we're counting on you.
On the telephone, hello, talk to me. Yes,
Yes. Good morning to you, Matt.
My brother, how you doing? How you doing? Yeah.
I'm there. I'm listening. I'm working and listening, but today I'm listening. Well, Matt, I've been reminded again today, not today, last night, by my friend in Barbados, who is telling me always that we in Dominica would be a special kind of stupid to put the Labour Party back in, because Matt, he's not seen anything. He comes to Dominica now and then, and he hasn't seen development here. Neither have I. I've been here all my life. I've been going over and overseas now and then, but I've been here all my life. I'm not seeing anything that this Labour Party, under the rule of Roosevelt Skerrit, is doing new for Dominica. I do not know what is it they are trying hard. They're trying so hard. They're fighting to win that Roosevelt seat. That shows that it's like a general election. So they're not going to win at all in Roosevelt, and they're not going to win the next general election. Matt, good morning.
All right, thank you. Somebody says this message should be played on loudspeakers constantly in every community. 449-3095-9697. The system is glitching. You just love the songs this morning. It's 21 to the hour of 11 o'clock in the morning.
Commission building on Jewel Street in the sun. Dominicans checking their list to see if their vote is won. But something strange in the system. Names showing up in twos. Same vote, double. The confirmation list blues. Oh, it's just a glitch, just a glitch in the machine. Not the fault of the office, just a hiccup in between. Call the contracts, I'll call the code. Let them find me while the island waits for us to sing the all clear song. Miss George took the mic and said, we hear your worry playing. This is not our error, trust the process. Don't complain. The software has its bugs, but the register still stands. So
Matt, I love that little speech that you gave there, boy, about these politicians and them there. I like that. Just keep on playing it for me there, please. That song's so real.
Call up the office, just a hiccup in between. Call the contractor, call the code. Let them find while the island waits for us to sing the all clear song. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Back in the springtime when the tech wasn't ready. Now the summer brings doubles, the list ain't steady. But the commission is watching. They say before October closes and the voters take flight. So we wait by the confirmation board. One day, not two. Trusting the nature to see this process through.
Need one trusted place to stock up for your home, shop, or business? Fine Foods Inc. Distribution has got you covered. From dry goods and frozen foods to your favorite drinks, alcoholic and non-alcoholic, plus all the household must-have. We've got it all under one roof. We're right here in Jimmy Dominica, and yet we deliver fast. Whether you're running a supermarket, a corner shop, a bar, or just like your pantry full and happy, Fine Foods Inc. brings you the best brands you know and love. Great prices, top-tier service, trusted products. At 255-6810 or 316-0164, or drop by our Jimmy location to check out what's in store. Fine Foods Inc.
Fine Foods Inc. The biggest distributor for the biggest brand.
Mabrika Mabrika, he holds the title of Shama, meaning high priest, spiritual leader or medicine man of the Kalinago territory, a certified archery coach and former counselor. Creole helmet features Kalinago elder Gerald Mabrika Langley on Friday, August 28th from 10:30 a.m. on Q95 FM and Q95 FM social media platforms. Kalinago elder Gerald Langley, a treasure trove of knowledge about the application and use of traditional herbs and nature's innate ability to heal. Gerald Langley, researcher of the Kalinago language and heritage. Gerald Langley, a member of the Carrie Funa Cultural Group and founder manager of the Carrie Cultural Group. A drummer, a dancer, performer, and recipient of several awards, including the American Heritage Award and the highest cultural award in Dominica, the Golden Drum Award. Kalinago elder Gerald Langley on Creole Headbit on Friday, August 28th, 10:30 a.m. on the big station Q95 FM, hosted by the Prince Wanix.
All right, Dominica, let's get back to, of course, some voice notes at this time. We don't have too much time, 17 more minutes. Yes.
Matt, good morning. Matt, I want to tell you some good news. If that's the operative word there. See, if every day was election day in the country, Matt, the country would be the best place in the Caribbean. Because anytime you see election season, they come out fooling the people. We have $6 million worth. That's a lot of money working in the economy, Matt. Then they put up another million, 7 million, and this and that. She take people there to see all this work taking place. Man, That's kind of mockery of the people. You have major projects, billions of dollars spending, and it's not circulating the economy. But because of a pending election, she's trying to fool people with $6 million, Matt. You see, these are the kind of things I'm talking about. When you hear these things, make you understand if these people think the public is stupid or they are the ones foolish. I don't know. I'm not trying to call anybody out of the name. But this is what this statement that you just played there, and she's so emphasizing very heavily on this little $6 million, which in most of the work going to the main contractor and the material, and our people get pittance, whoever they hire, 2, 3 people, whoever amount, whatever amount. These are the kind of things. But I just wanted to make that in a sarcastic manner. If Dominica every day was election, the place would be real nice, shiny, everything fixed, retaining wall, road fixed, everything. That's how they like to make people think. Election coming, so they run in and do little stupid projects around that they have neglected the people all year round for 5, 6 years. Matt, good morning.
Good morning to you. Of course, our next stop here this morning, DNL. We're going to take a call. One more call, and we'll wrap it up here and move on to DNL. Dominica. Hello, talk to me. Yes, good morning.
Mr. Peltier.
Yes, sir. Quickly.
Yeah, just quickly, Mr. Peltier. Mr. Peltier, that Ian Peanut, I thank you. Not the opposition people are not dealing with that in a kind of rough way, Matt. Not maybe they know what I don't know. What happened to the opposition, Matt? Why then that Ian Peanut alone is enough to nail that Joseph and that Duncan and all of them with Matt? Matt, we are protesting now. Matt, where is the court? Why is demonstration? Why is the meeting a public meeting? Okay, thank you.
Good morning to you. Good morning. Again, as I said, I will stop now with our friends from DNL. Stick around.
For Dominica National Lottery morning draw of Thursday, the 27th of August, 2026. Day 3 morning draw winning numbers are.
Looking for flavor that blasts your taste buds? Welcome to Blast Bistro, Dominica's rooftop gem, perched above the Looking for flavor that blasts your taste buds? Welcome to Blast Bistro, Dominica's rooftop gem, perched above the Dominican National Lottery office. Sink your teeth into our famous Blast Burger. Savor our wings with signature sauces and sip in style with handcrafted cocktails that are bold and refreshing. Whether it's a night out or a celebration, we've got the view, the food, and the fun. Open daily from 5 p.m. Contact us at 275-4041. Blast Bistro. Good food, good vibes. Looking for flavor that blasts your taste buds? Welcome to Blast Bistro, Dominica's rooftop gem, perched above the Dominican National Lottery office. Sink your teeth into our famous Blast Burger. Savor our wings with signature sauces and sip in style with handcrafted cocktails that are bold and refreshing. Whether it's a night out or a celebration, we've got the view, the food, and the fun. Open daily from 5 p.m. Contact us at 275-4041. Blast Bistro. Good food, good vibes.
I want to say good morning to our friends there from, of course, DNL. How are you doing this morning?
I am doing great. I'm
happy to know that.
Yes.
What's happening?
So, we have a lot happening at Blast Bistro.
Mm-hmm.
I know our time is short, but I'm going to speak to you quickly about what we have to offer. You know, Blast Bistro is located on the rooftop of Dominica National Lottery Building. If you don't know where our building is located in Dominica right now, something is wrong, but I'm going to repeat. It's located in the corner of Hillsborough and Independence Street.
Okay.
That's our brightly colored building. So on the rooftop, we have our restaurant. It's a restaurant, bar, and grill. This Saturday, I came to promote our broth on the rooftop. So we had it, the first one, we had it on the 15th of August. And this Saturday, we're going to have broth on the rooftop again. At 12 noon, we're going to be serving you, the public, with 2 different flavors.
This Saturday?
This Saturday.
Okay.
So, fish broth at a cost of $20. That is for those who do not eat pork or do not eat those different meats. And then we have our traditional mixed broth with your smoked meat, your pig snout, your fish, your dumbwe, your fig, your cabbage, your carrot, tut bagay. We have it in our traditional mixed broth at a cost of $25. Lunch starts at noon. So you can join us on Saturday for broth on the rooftop. And I can tell you the last time it was great. I got really good reviews from our customers. So this time it will of course be greater. So if you want to call and make an order or reserve a plate, you can call 275-4014. That number again is 275-4014. Every other day of the week, we also have different items, different things that you can participate in. On Tuesdays, we have what we call 2-for-1 Tuesdays. And 2-for-1, that means you can get 2 shooters at the cost of 1. On Wednesdays, we have wings and things. You can get your wings, pair it with wedges, with fries, with salad, with a wrap if you so wish. And our different flavors, we have honey barbecue, honey mustard, passion fruit, or our famous aioli sauce. So you can purchase your wings and you can get a 50% discount on a shooter. That happens from 5 p.m. till on Thursdays. And today is Thursday. You can visit us for karaoke, and our karaoke is becoming very popular. We usually have a full house, so make sure that you come in to reserve yourself a seat. Come with your crew, come with your friends, come with your colleagues, come with your family. This is officially the last weekend in August. That means summer is coming to an end. School is going to reopen. The traffic is going to get long. You need to unwind and you need to relax. So this Thursday, join us for Karaoke Thursdays. And we have karaoke hosted by the lovely Marie Pascal. So join us from 6 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. for karaoke on the rooftop. Remember, with our karaoke, you carry your own key, of course, but we also have happy hours.
You told me I would see you the last time, but you're not available. What happened? You don't keep your promises? Don't be a politician this time.
No. I'm on the air. I had an emergency, a family emergency. I really could not be there. But I'm not going to be there this Thursday. But this Friday, I will be there for happy hour. So you can check me for happy hour.
Okay. Promise, huh?
Yes, this Friday. So we also have happy hour Fridays. Every Friday we have happy hour, and I want to mention that our happy hours are lit, if I have to say so myself. And our happy hours, you can get specials on selected drinks, and we have the great drinks. We have amazing vibes. We have the delicious food. We have everything that you need at Blast Bistro, and the atmosphere is just top tier. So come to Blast Bistro, make your reservations at 275-4014. Come for happy hour or come for karaoke. Today's Thursday, karaoke. Or you can come on Wednesdays for wings and things, or you can come any day and purchase a portion of wings. You can come for 2-for-1 Tuesdays, or you can come this Saturday for broth on the rooftop. I'm not going to be very long again, Matt.
But let's take a quick break before you go. One more we go.
That blasts your taste buds. Welcome to Blast Bistro, Dominica's rooftop gem, perched above the Dominican National Lottery office. Sink your teeth into our famous Blast burger. Savor our wings, signature sauces, and sip in style with handcrafted cocktails that are bold and refreshing. Whether it's a night out or a celebration, we've got the view, the food, and the fun. Open daily from 5 p.m. Contact us at 275-4041. Blast Bistro, good food, good vibes. Looking for flavor that blasts your taste buds? Welcome to Blast Bistro, Dominica's rooftop gem, perched above the Dominican National Lottery office. Sink your teeth into our famous Blast burger. Savor our wings, signature sauces, and sip in style with handcrafted cocktails that are bold and refreshing. Whether it's a night out or a celebration, we've got the view, the food, and the fun. Open daily from 5 p.m. Contact us at 275-4041. Blast Bistro, good food, good vibes.
All right, back to you.
So as you heard it, we have good food, we have good vibes at Blast Bistro. I want to say a special good morning, of course, to the team at Blast Bistro. Good morning to you all. We are opening today from 5 p.m. Remember, our opening hours are 5 p.m. to 12 a.m. Mondays to Thursdays, and 5 p.m. to 2 a.m. on Fridays and Saturdays. But this Saturday is special. This Saturday, we are going to have broth on the rooftop, so we will be open from 12 noon. Remember, broth on the rooftop at Blast Bistro. This is our newest lunchtime addition. You can get your fish broth at a cost of $20, and that is your regular fish broth, or you can get your mixed broth, that is your traditional broth, at a cost of $25. And I can tell you, if you're looking for your dumb way, your fig, your dashing, your smoked meat, your pig snout, your nice fresh fish, you can come and check us at Blast Bistro. Also, just to remind you, every single Tuesday we have 2-for-1 Tuesdays. That is our happy hour on our shooters. So you can visit us for unbeatable, unforgettable prices on our shooters, where you can get 2 at the cost of 1. On Wednesdays, we have Wins and Things Wednesdays. You can get honey barbecue, honey mustard, passion fruit, or aioli sauce, and you can get these different flavors on our wings. And you also get 50% off on any shooter on Wednesdays. And we have these pairings that you can get, where you can get your wings with fries, or your wings with wedges, your wings with garlic bread, or your wings with salad. So you can come and check us for Wins and Things Wednesdays, and any shooter that you purchase on Wednesdays, you get half off. On Thursdays, and today is Thursday. I love Thursdays because it's like on the brink of the weekend. I love Thursdays. This Thursday, join us for karaoke on the rooftop, hosted by Mary Pascal. So join us every Thursday for karaoke. Remember, karaoke is about the energy, it's about the environment, it's about the vibe. You don't have to be a song star for you to be at karaoke. I am no great singer myself, but
You sing in your bathroom.
yes, I do. Of course, I have to.
Okay.
Who babes and doesn't sing? You have to. That's the way to get all the dirt off. So make sure that you join us for karaoke every Thursday. And when we have karaoke, we have happy hour. So make sure you can come, you join us, and we had happy hour on one of our most popular drinks, that is amaretto sour, and you can have one at a discounted price. Karaoke is from 6 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. So that's the time that you need to be there. On Fridays, we have happy hour Fridays. Every Friday, we have happy hour. So you can join us for happy hour on Fridays. And remember, the telephone number to call, 275-4014. That's the number to call, 275-4014. Remember, at Blast Bistro, good food, good vibes. I want to say a special good morning before I leave to Cara Shillingford and Associates. I just came from there, and they really give you good service. So I want to say a special good morning to them, and of course a special good morning to the team at Blast Bistro. See you on Saturday or today.
Today's Thursday.
Today is Thursday, so I'll see you Friday.
Maybe Friday, Saturday. What is it? What day you said to be at?
I will be there on Friday.
Okay, I'll come see you on Friday. Okay, take care now.
Take care.
Enjoy.
You
Say
too.
hi to the rest of the staff. Thank you.
I will.
Bye-bye.
Dominica's rooftop gem, perched above the Dominican National Lottery office. Sink your teeth into our famous Blast Burger. Savor our wings with signature sauces and sip in style with handcrafted cocktails that are bold and refreshing. Whether it's a night out or a celebration, we've got the view, the food, and the fun. Open daily from 5 p.m. Contact us at 275-4041. Blast Bistro. Good food, good vibes. Looking for flavor that blasts your taste buds? Welcome to Blast Bistro, Dominica's rooftop gem, perched above the Dominican National Lottery office. Sink your teeth into our famous Blast Burger. Savor our wings with signature sauces and sip in style with handcrafted cocktails that are bold and refreshing. Whether it's a night out or a celebration, we've got the view, the food, and the fun. Open daily from 5 p.m. Contact us at 275-4041. Blast Bistro. Good food, good vibes.
Stick around for some relaxing music as we go. Join us again at the 1 o'clock hour of Talk on the Block. Sit back, relax.
I must still wait. No, you don't have to say.